Come on. So basically the main topic of today is what it's like to date in the UK. What's the things you have to, like the do's and don'ts, you know? Can you give some example?
It's not as strict as do's and don'ts. I feel like it's a lot more like maybe free, I guess, nowadays. I feel like it's very like do as you please, do what you're comfortable with the other person, whatever. I often find that like when it comes to like paying on the first date, things like that, I'm very like split the bill, share it, or like whoever's idea it was, they pay and then the next person pays next time. Do you know what I mean? I think it's very like open and it's all just depending on who you're with and what the kind of person you're like. But like specific do's and don'ts, that's a big question. I don't think there's anything in particular that you have to do like as a man or a woman in this day and age in the UK.
For example, like if a guy like doesn't pay for the first date, you'll be totally comfortable with it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can't be expecting people to pay for me all the time. Like, every now and then, fine, but all the time, absolutely not.
All right. And there is like maybe like a particular thing that a guy has to do, for example, to date a girl in the UK?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think there's any. It's very individual. People are very individual. I don't think there is any.
For example, about yourself, maybe about yourself.
Myself, what I need.
What you need, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I actually don't even know.
Like a guy has to do something particular to get your attention, or to or to date you, yeah.
They gotta just. I guess it's just like they've got to have some kind of ambition. They've got to have something that they want to do, and they've got to be able to portray that to me, so I can be excited about it for them. But there's no like particular list. If you ask me, I find that really difficult to answer.
So maybe you have some advice, you know, for like guys, you know, who wants to date like British girls, you know, they have to do something because, you know.
It's probably quite cliche, but be a gentleman, be kind. Like, if you're picking them up, like, offer to pick them up, offer to drive, offer to like hold the door open, like take their jacket, that sort of thing. Just be chivalrous, be nice. it's a simple thing to just be kind, and it goes a really long way.
What it's like to date someone in the UK, you know? What's like the do's and don'ts, you know? Can you give like some example?
Make sure you take them out on a first date.
Okay.
McDonald's doesn't count as a date.
Okay.
Any fast food place does not count as a date. Especially in Sheffield, take nice walks. There's a lot of places to go see. You've got the Peak District right next to us.
Awesome. And like, for example, you mentioned like, you know, the dates, for example, like who has to pay for the first date, you think, you know, in the UK? How does it work exactly here?
So normally it's split evenly, but sometimes it's the case of who asks who on a first date. So normally the person who asks pays for the first date, but also split it evenly depending.
Oh, interesting. So, for example, if a guy like, you know, doesn't pay for the first date, what would be your reaction? You would be mad? You'd be okay with it? You know, how would you react?
I'll be fine with it. If it was just like, hey, do you mind if we split it? I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever.
And like, do you think it's pretty easy to date someone in the UK? You know, what's the dating culture like in the UK? You know.
Online dating, no, it's rubbish. In like meeting someone in person, yeah, if you meet that person face to face for the first time, you realise that you have like good connection, whatever, then you can go out. Online dating is a bit rubbish.
Really?
Yes.
What's the problem, you think, you know, about online dating?
A lot of people may only be in it for like a one-night stand, friends with benefits, that kind of thing, nothing too serious. And it's just like all you're doing is texting people. You can't actually get to know the person until if you agree on an actual date.
And like, you know, in the UK, like what's the thing like a guy has to do to be able to date like a girl? There is some like particular stuff a guy has to do? Or?
Not really, just be nice, be funny, kind. Don't be a douchebag, and then you tend to be all right.
What it's like